Hello, Star Wars fans. Hey, there's just 168 days until Christmas 2021. And this morning, we're going to get into our Bad Batch Live watch party. I have changed up the setup here just a little bit. I'm kind of boxed in over here. But that's because we've got the tree set up back there, and the tree gets over top of the graphics here, so we moved them around. And Sheev, I see you're still up. Oh my goodness, that's because you're young. When you get Santa's age, you'll have to sleep. So eventually, you'll have to go to bed, my friend. Good to see you here. I'm looking forward to watching this episode. And I see a couple other people. Herons of Fire, Ohio. Hello. Good to see you. And Darth Elvis, hello. Good to see you as well. Lips are sealed. I only have one hint. It was from our friend Mark. Mark says, you'll never guess who the cameos are this week. Oh, there's some cameos. I'm looking forward to seeing who it's going to be. Maybe it's George and Dave. That's my guess. I'm guessing that George and Dave are going to be this week's cameos. And it's going to surprise everybody. We've never seen them in animation, in canon. So we'll get animated George Lucas and Dave Filoni. There's your shocker. I don't know. I don't know. So it'll be fun to watch. Malice, hello. Just finished a couple hours ago. Hope you enjoy it. Thank you so much, Malice. We'll be getting in here. And, of course, Ducky's with us. Good to see you. So let's see. And Proxy, hello, good morning. And Star Wars Tonight, thank you for being here. There's a couple of updates real quick before we start. YouTube is still messing around with my watch hours. I saw that she's been struggling with it as well. My watch hours dipped by over 100 last night, and then they came back up again today. We're back over 4,000 today, but barely. And it's just some weird stuff going on. And they still haven't updated the monetization numbers. They read exactly like they did yesterday. I don't know what they're doing, but you know what? We're still going to celebrate because we know we've crossed that threshold. And I'm going to do the drawing for the Jar Jar Binks Black Series figure, but I was not able to get the comments until just now. I kept refreshing overnight. I kept looking. And just before we went live, I brought up YouTube again. I checked, and there's the comments. So I go back through yesterday's stream, catch the comments in there, and be able to get your entries in for that drawing sometime today. So there you go. Star Wars Tonight. I think I did the predictions for him. You know what? Star Wars Tonight, I think you did too. I was just looking at it this morning. You did. I see it. There it is. Yours is in there. So we've got quite a few, and we even have we've got our friend Sheev the Wise, but we have a brand new predictor in the pool this week called the Cheater's Lair. That's what they put in as their screen name. I love it, and I know who it is. Santa knows. Santa knows. So it's very funny. We'll be doing our predictions here in just a little bit. So big day today, though. We're doing our live watch party. Yeah, we got the live watch party this morning. And we're going to have a figure review. We're going to take a look at Sharut from the Vintage Collection at noon. There's a YouTube premiere pre-recorded. I did that earlier in the week. And then at 12:30, we're going to review this big boy. We're going to review this big boy here at 12:30. We'll do that on a live stream because it's a special event. And then at 3:30, we'll have the Discord live stage. It'll be a short one today because at 4 p.m. Eastern today, I'll be going on with Jason Ward on his channel, MakingStarWars.net. So big day for Santa. Lots of things going on. And I think we're ready to start. Are we? You guys ready? I'm ready. And I see something right off the bat that's fascinating to me in the short description here. It says the seeds of rebellion foment on an outer rim world. Oh, the seeds of rebellion. Oh, oh, maybe we'll get baby Leia. No, I don't know. This is the Empire schemes to squash it. So I think we might get Santa might get some predictions right this week. Might get some wrong, but let's go. Okay. Well, Elvis is going to hunt for Nessie. Good luck, my friend. For Coachella, hello, Mr. Lopez. Good to see you. Okay, let's start. Without further ado, let me get everything set up here. Click on this guy, and let's do this. I'm ready. Where's that? Get ready to hit start. As soon as Disney Plus decides to cooperate. Come on. There we go. Start. All right. This skip intro cracks me up because what is it, like 10 seconds? What's the point? Ooh. Where are we? Oh. 56 Landon. Hello. Oh, there's Crosshair. Oh, we've got Crosshair. Are we on Ryloth? This looks like Ryloth. Is it? Yes. Oh, I got another one right. Well, we get a two-part. Centua! Of course, it's Mama, right? Yeah. Rockin' Ryloth. That's right, Elvis. Yeah, baby. Ryloth it is. And is this? Oh my. Oh, look. Wow. So do I get the bingo mark here? I get the bingo box, Cody. Yeah, I agree. Oh, that's ballast. Oh, that's not Cody. Okay. Interesting. Somebody asked me yesterday if I'd read Lords of the Sith. And yeah, I got you guys. Mm. So Lords of the Sith, where Vader and the Emperor got taken down on Ryloth, is pretty good. Bonjour, Twi'leks. Bonjour. You got it. Yeah, where is Hera? Oh. Sartu? No. Oh, look who. Look at Chopper. It's great to see Chopper. Look there. There's Hera. Can we go? Yes, our boy Chopper. She's looking in the sky. Oh, you hear the music? Hold on. You hear that music? Ba, 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 bum. Oh, it's so good. Whoa, hello there. Uh-oh. Yeah, the score is just great. I'm like, oh my goodness. Oh, the screen is not showing here. Interesting. Well, that's okay. I don't know why it's not showing this week. It was there before, but now it's not. Yeah, I agree with you. Hauser. Right. Don't want Disney to snipe me. True. There. Hmm. Yeah. Oh. Huh. Wonder if they're setting up. I wonder if they're setting up Lords of the Sith. Mm-hmm. You know, they've really mastered the lighting with this animation. I mentioned it last week, but look at how they're doing with it. The shadows being cast, the sunlight, artificial light, everything is just so spot on. Oh, it still has some time though, right? Harrods of Fire. I think it still has some time. Hmm. And we got the port again. The refinery. The guy Garrison's up there. I like that idea, Malice. I like that idea a lot. Then what? Lord, Lords of the Sith. Oh, look what we see here. Certain design of a vessel. Oh, no. uh, uh, yeah, Malice, I think you're right on there. I clicked the wrong one. It went up. Where did you put it? Harrods of Fire. Harrods of Fire. I agree with you 100%. Getting Hera to lead to continue that Rebels in live action, I think was fantastic. No takeoffs or landings. Oh, oh, look at how beautiful that is. Oh my goodness. Look how beautiful. Wow. Shenanigans. Shenanigans. Oh, we gotta. No. Here we go. Yeah, peak animation for sure. Hey, there's the boys. The boys have arrived. Oh, and there's. She must have won the chess match. Like we knew Omega was going to win that chess match, right? And so she's here on the mission. She's not exactly thrilled because she's crossing her arms and sitting down, but she got to come, and that was the conditions. There we go. Was the conditions of the match. See how the lighting's different? Oh my gosh, you guys. If this show doesn't win animation awards, like it should sweep animation awards, just in my opinion. It is so friggin' good. Look at the shading on Hera's face. Holy cow. About feeling. Oh. Yeah. Herod's of Fire. They must have Adam Douglas running them. Oh, Fan Jexter's running the awards. They're rigged. Favorite part? Oh, her room. Nice. Yeah, look at that. Malice. Really good point. We've introduced Omega. Oh. We've introduced Omega to Hera. We could absolutely bring her in again. Older Hera and older Omega. They could set her up for the Rangers. They absolutely set it up for Rangers. I would have said that it was set up to be in Rebels, but she doesn't show up in Rebels. That's interesting. No. Oh, that's great. Oh, that's good stuff. It could be. I saw Mark say it. Here we go. It could be like a lot of people that move out of the Appalachians, for example. Their accent dies down, but when they go visit home, it comes back up again. Oh. Oh. A little hard landing there. A little hard landing. Oh, okay, here they come. Oh. All right. Here come the elite squad. It's twice now. Hera's gotten caught in the wrong place at the wrong time. Oh. Wow. Wow. Oh, here we go again. Look who we've got again. Yeah. She's an insurgent. They're going to use her as leverage to get Cham to cooperate. They're not the. Well, we got Crosshair, so I just made the. Oh, wait a second. Did I see a blurg? I think I saw a blurg. Blurg sighting. Oh, I need some TVC blurgs. Come on now. Oh, yeah. They've got. Yeah. Crosshair's the only elite present. I just assumed the rest of his squad was there when they were onboarding. But you're right. I didn't see any other of the elite squad. Yeah, how's Hauser allowed to keep the colors on his armor? He hasn't switched over to the Stormtrooper armor yet. Earlier, yes, I saw a blurg. I did, Dale. I saw a blurg. Come on, Hasbro. You can't hold off those blurgs forever. Yeah. I need vintage collection blurgs. Come on. Where's Martin in here hazing me? Makes me want the Ghost Rebels crew in TVC even more. Yeah. Yeah, don't get Mark started. Oh! All right. Right. Oh, Stormtrooper down. Why isn't Rampart more? I don't understand. Mark, you promised if you got a vintage collection Ghost, you would never complain about Hasbro ever again. Yes, we need the blurg. Blurg, I saw a blurg again. Well, you guys are, I love what you're thinking. Oh. What do we do now? Oh, what a tool. What a tool. Oh, another Stormtroopers going down like flies. Oh, taking them out one after another. Oh, another stunner. You know, almost put in. Oh, blurg. Huh. He's setting up. Interesting. Blurg. Chopper. Blurg. Elvis, I don't believe you or Mark. Oh. I think the complaints would stop for a hot minute, but give it a month or two and the complaints would come back. I'm just saying. Elvis, you're trying to step into Martin's role. You know, you guys are rotten. Oh, Senator down. They've got a plan. They're doing something here. They're up to something. Yeah, he's on. Syndulas are onto it. Yeah, here we go. See, they wanted him. They wanted him red-handed. They got him. They got him red-handed. Yeah, learn from the best. I know you guys hang out way too much. I'm just jealous because I can't hang out with you guys because I'm in a different continent. One day, my friend, one day we'll be on the same continent together. So we can all hang out. It'll happen. Hera. All right. Wow. Wow, you guys. I'm going to have to rewatch this one. So good. Again, I don't understand how shaved head Hauser for you, Ducky. Oh, that's funny. You guys are great. So let's stop this. Let's stop this. And we'll chat here. I want to bring in this. Shut this down. All right, let's get some things going here, just so that we're ready to share with each other here. Display capture. Oh, where's Santa? Oh, I'm back here. We'll rearrange some things. So you guys, that was a really good episode. Really enjoyed it. Let me. I gotta move this guy. We're gonna. Whoa, wrong way. We'll do this. And let me see. There we go. I don't know if any more of these bingo blocks got filled out. Grogu, Yoda, Going Well, Wookiees, and of course, nope, none of it. None of it. I don't know if I'm going to get any of it, but there we go. We can shut that off, and you can see the Christmas tree there. So let's get caught up here just a little bit on the comments. You guys, this is going really well. Yeah, 2022. Hopefully, Elvis. I hope so. You know, I've grown really fond of you guys. I can't thank Mark enough for introducing us between Darth Elvis and, of course, Zuvium and Mark, and he kind of introduced us to each other. We built some really good friendships, some really great people. Mark's a great judge of character and did a good job of bringing us together. Thank you, sir. But yeah, so let's see. Discord. Yeah, we've got a Discord. It's called The Covert. And we have all kinds of channels in there for different Star Wars content. We're putting more and more stuff in there all the time. We've got some great people helping us upload some content so we can get caught up on things. And there's even a couple channels for stuff like Marvel and DC in there. You got to scroll way down to the bottom to get there, but it's in there. It's in there. Let's see. There's already confusion about that. You know what? I think I'm going to change things up here just a little bit. Okay, guys, let me do some changing here. I'm going to switch over instead of doing this in OBS. Let's get rid of the stream timer as well, and I'm gonna switch this over into. I'm going to switch the content over here into StreamYard. And let's share my screen this way. This will be an easier way to do this, I think. Let's see how this goes. There we go. Yeah, we'll do it this way. We'll do it this way. I mean, that way I'm not boxed in. I can move. Oh, Santa could talk to you guys. Let's see. The cameo in this episode was actually the Bad Batch. Here's the fire. You know what? There was very little Bad Batch, wasn't there? And I think somebody mentioned a Magic Maker. I think predicted we might not even see the Bad Batch this week. and he was doggone close. He was really close. That we almost didn't see the Bad Batch at all. Still think Ballast will turn on Empire when the time comes. He's got he's got clone armor for a reason. Oh, wasn't his joke prediction Bad Batch doesn't appear? Right, Ducky, he was almost right. I had the feeling we might get some not focus on the Bad Batch. A wall of shame. I had the feeling we weren't going to focus on the Bad Batch as much either. I thought we were going to be focusing on Crosshair. We did get some decent Crosshair content this week, but wasn't quite focused on him the way I thought it would. He appears to be fully back in armor, fully back on the job. He's got the head wrappings off, and we saw him without the helmet, and he appears to be mostly recovered. So again, I'll have to go back to look and pay more attention to his face when that helmet's off, because frankly, I just wasn't paying that close of attention to those kind of details my first watch through. But I'll have to go back and see, does he have additional scarring, anything, like burns, anything like that are new since he's gotten those wrappings off. But yeah, I want to know why Hasbro are calling Howler Ballast. That's a good question. Maybe I don't know. Who knows what has well, they got it from Lucasfilm, right? They got it from Lucasfilm. Yeah. Oh, you guys are great. When's the Black Series Hauser dropping? Tom was never right in the head. No damage done. Yep, so make him believe it was an accident. Yeah. Todd's, he's a tool. Crosshair was an episode more. Yeah, I think we have more Crosshair than we had Bad Batch. I mean, if you were to add it all up. He's a little crispier, right? He got the Anakin facial treatment. Yeah, that's what I want to go back to see. Like, did he have those burn scars, right? Yeah, okay, so he had a burn scar on the side of his head. Yeah, that's the stuff I got to go back and watch again, because I frankly didn't pick it up the first time through. I think Hasbro might have been working on an earlier production name, never got updated. Well, that would be interesting as far as like a collectible is concerned. That would be interesting to see. So let's get into our prediction sheets, and let's go in and see how everybody did this week. Let's do this. Let's reduce it down. And can you guys see this okay? I can make it a little bit bigger. I think just a little bit bigger will be. There we go. So here's what I did. I put conditional formatting on the cells this week so that Santa doesn't have to pay as close of attention. If it's highlighted light green, it's because you agreed with Santa. It just makes it easier for me to kind of scroll through and see, have we yet had anybody who agrees with Santa across the board? And not yet. Let me just make sure here. Yeah, not yet. Not yet. I can just look kind of quick glance and see. Nobody has perfectly lined up with Santa on predictions. So we could go through here. We can score these things. If it's highlighted light green, it's because you agreed with Santa. And so you'll get a point with me or not, depending on how you align. So let's see how with being lenient and Hera early on. So do we have Rampart was in here, right? Or was that Ballast? You guys? My memory. I thought we saw Rampart, right? Yeah, Rampart was in it. Okay, so Omega overtly uses the Force. No, so those get a point. Right on down the board. No, nose get a point. Nose get a point. No's get a point. I don't think that Omega is force sensitive at all. So this is just me picking this up. Yeah, Rampart was in here. Mouse, your spreadsheets are impressive. Your community must be very proud. Oh, that's funny. That's very, very funny, Mouse. Crosshair is in the episode. Yes. Again, it felt to me, right? And it had to be primarily just feeling because we don't have any previews. All we're doing is getting a little bit of hint based on the titles. And now we know Rescue on Ryloth. We've got some concept of context for that, right? Next week is Rescue on Ryloth. It's got to be the Bad Batch rescuing the folks that were just captured, right? So Rescue on Ryloth next week gives us pretty good clue on what to expect. And I think when it comes to doing predictions, will we get any additional cameos? Will it just be a straight up battle? All that kind of thing. So Crosshair in the episode, yes, felt like that was going to happen. Yeses get a point. No's no point for you. Yes. I think a lot of people, you can see here, a lot of yeses on the spreadsheet. But a lot of yeses on here. No. Yes. Yes, it's got a point. Cheater's lair. That's funny. Maul's in the episode. No, again, we talked about this yesterday on our review and prediction show that they haven't really set up Maul to be in the show. So even though it's possible he could come in, it's very, very unlikely. And this is a question that's just because we need 19 yes/no questions, and I haven't found a good one to replace it with yet. So we'll leave Maul in there until we come up with something else. But no, and I think this is pretty universal. I don't know if we did get a yes. Who is that? Oops. Jeff Boy. Jeff Boy went for it. The Sith nerd went for it. No. Oh no, Coachella. Oh, went for it. Oh no. No. Okay. Yeah, Wall of Shame is it looks like it's coming. Cad Bane. So I do think we're going to get more Cad Bane, as well as I think we're going to get Boba Fett. But I was feeling like this was going to be Crosshair specific. We're going to be Empire specific. We're going to be heavy on content and that side of things. So I was leaning away from Cad Bane in this episode for those reasons. Again, maybe after we get past the Ryloth episodes, we might get Cad Bane again. So what we've got 11 and 12 have Ryloth. And that leaves us down to 13, 14, 15, and 16, right? Our last four of the season after Ryloth, Rescue on Ryloth. And then it'll be iffy. Where might Maul make his appearance? Or might Cad Bane make his appearance? And we talked about Devil's Deal. And obviously Devil's Deal had to do with the folks there on Ryloth making a deal with the Empire. Right, so that was the episode title. So Cad Bane in the episode, no. One. This is Baymax went with a yes. There's a no. Yes, no. No's get a point. Yeses, no point. Oh boy. Look at that. We've got a lot of. Let me just scroll down. It's easier. No's, no. We got a lot of yeses. Oh, Matt went for a yes. Star Wars Tonight went for a yes. Sith nerd gets a point. Levi gets a point. Brent, no point. Jedi Jive. Let me just scroll down again. Skywalker's Academy gets a point. Look at that. Yes. Coachella. Oh my goodness. Mr. Lopez, you're getting killed. not a good week not a good week for your predictions, my friend. Not a good week at all. Dylan, no. Cheater's Lair, no. I have a feeling this Cheater's Lair came in after he watched the episode. He might get a perfect 19 out of 20 or even 20 out of 20. Cad Bane in the episode, a Magic Maker said yes, no point for him. Let's switch this over. Vice Admiral Rampart. So here we go. I said I thought this was going to be Cheater's Lair still cheating. Oh, that's great. I created an entire plot in my mind, a pretty ridiculous one based on the title. Oh, terrible. You know, you went for it. You got to respect that, right? You went for it. If you were right, it would have been genius. And it would have been one of those, wow, look what I did. Instead, it's the wall of shame. Oh, not good. Dale, I'm going with Darth Vader as a definite possibility in War Mantle. Ooh, that's coming. That's coming. So here we go. Vice Admiral Rampart. Yeah, a point for all the Ramparts here that said yes. We got a point for the yeses. Lord Vito gets a point. Kylie, let's scroll down. Yes, RF Gaming Channel. Brian Stone. Oh, look at all those. Levi, Brent, Jedi General, Skywalker. Oh, again. Oh, no. Cheater's Lair, of course. Going with it. So here's the deal. I think a Magic Maker didn't put his predictions in until just before the show started. But we're going with his word of honor. He said he hadn't watched it, hadn't seen any spoilers. And you can see he's getting some wrong. Unlike our friend over at the Cheater's Lair here. But he's getting some wrong. Omega uses her bent energy bow. Now, this was surprising. Again, it goes really close to a Magic Maker's guess that said that we might not even see the Bad Batch in this episode. We saw them, but they were a cameo. Somebody put that earlier that it was going to be a cameo from the Bad Batch, and it pretty much was. Malice. Thought it was going to be about the Bad Batch working with Nala Se. Ooh, very good. To help Crosshair remove his chip. Impossible. Oh, Mission Impossible style. Nice. That would have been fun. Yeah, Cheater isn't his name after all. Yeah, I know what he did. He went in after he did the watch party, and in the middle of the night, and he did it then. Yeah. You can still be surprised. Yeah, we can still be surprised. Omega uses her energy bow. I thought we would see more Bad Batch action, but that didn't happen. And next week, Rescue on Ryloth, I'm going yes on this as well. But no point for the yeses. The no's get a point here. Look, Elvis gets a point. Elvis is doing pretty well today. No's get a point. Jumpin' Jamie gets a point. Let's go. Look at all these yeses. Look at all these yeses. We got everybody got it wrong. Jedi General, Jedi Guy. A lot of yeses. Cheater's Lair, of course. Oh, that's funny. I know what he did. We see Camino in this episode. We're going to disqualify Cheater's Lair based on the timestamp of his submission. We see Camino in this episode. I thought we would at least see some shots from there as they were going back there to engage with Rampart and Crosshair, and that I didn't expect them to be out on Ryloth like that. So I thought that was next week, but it's nice we get a two-parter this time. So Camino in the episode, Nose get a point. Nose get a point. There we go. Nose. No. No. Oh boy. Ducky's getting some points. We're going to have to be careful. He's been coming up a leaderboard regularly. Ducky has been climbing that leaderboard inch by inch, rung by rung, step by step. Oh, so there we go. Now, Fort Anaxis, this comes on to, here we go. Anyone think War Mantle might introduce Death Trooper program? Yes, absolutely. I think so. I think so. The cameo of the Bad Batch in their own show, right? right. That's funny. Anyone else think War Mantle might introduce Death Trooper program? Yeah, I think that's a given. That's what's happening. The Death Troopers. We already see Crosshair wearing that in the Elite Squad, wearing that armor. And again, I thought it was going to be the Elite Squad coming off of the troop transport, but it ended up just being stormtroopers. So, but this Fort Anaxis question came because we saw it on the Black Series figure for Wrecker in the background there. That probably came from the Clone Wars animated series, where the Bad Batch were introduced on Anaxis, but there's a possibility they could go back there during the Bad Batch. Again, as long as we're kind of putting these questions together and we've got the space, it was fun to put it in here. So Nose get a point here. We'll see how we're doing. Nose get a point. No. McNay, no point. No. Let's scroll down here. Nose get a point. No. Was McNay the only yes? Maybe. Keep going. Oh, look, a magic maker. Oh, a magic maker. Oh no. Sid, the boss lady. The green and black Elite Squad armor definitely foreshadows. Exactly, Malice. You're exactly on. It definitely foreshadows. It looks exactly like it. Maybe Crosshair begin leading it. Maybe he get his chip removed and sacrifice himself to save everybody from the squad. I think that's very possible. I think it's very possible that Crosshair will sacrifice himself to save his brothers. That the chip will fail at that point, and either that or they're going to get to a point where they've got him kind of pinned down, and they'll be begging him to give up, and he won't, and they'll have to kill him. Either way, he dies. I think Crosshair dies. By the end of the season, he'll be gone. Yeah. Cheater's Lair disqualified. Well, yeah, he's not going on the leaderboard. Cheater's Lair is not going on the leaderboard. That's not happening. So anyway, Sid, the Transocean boss lady. I thought we would be getting it, at least them sent out on a mission from her. Where we ended last episode was right there. So I thought we were going to kind of, oh my goodness, so sorry. I thought we were going to jump off from there, but that didn't happen. So, so Nose get a point. Nose get a point. Paqui gets a point. McNay gets a point. Gotta watch some of these guys. Dylan point. Cheater's Lair, of course. Oh, funny. Cheater's Lair disqualified. The Elite Squad and the Bad Batch battle against each other. I was a little bit worried that might happen. I do think it will happen next week. Rescue on Ryloth. I think they're setting it up. Now, I don't think the Elite Squad are on Ryloth yet. But will they be called to Ryloth? Will they be there when the Bad Batch come to rescue everybody who's imprisoned. So it's possible it could be not true, right? It's possible that they won't meet up, but it's also set up perfectly for them to meet up. And then, and we had this once before as well. One member of the elite squad does not constitute the elite squad. So that Crosshair battling against the Bad Batch doesn't qualify as the elite squad battling against the Bad Batch. It's one member. A squad is a group of folks. So it's got to be more than one. So that's how we'll grade it next week. Of course, we didn't have the Bad Batch battle against anybody this week, so it's the No's get a point here. No's get a point. Look at this. No's get a point. I saw Sheev here. No point for Sheev. Cheater's lair. That's why he went back in. He knows he got beat pretty bad. No's get a point. No's get a point. Let's scroll down here. Jeff Boy. Oh, you missed a question, Jeff Boy. Oh no. No's get a point. No's get a point. Let's keep going. No. No's get a point. The Magic Maker's getting killed. Heard the fire. I am the elite squad. Right? At some point, Crosshair says, no, I am the elite squad. Right? A Jedi or Padawans in the episode. So this is where I was just kind of buffering against, might we see Yoda? Might we see Caleb again? Might we see Mace Windu? There. What about Ahsoka? So this is covering all of those bases, as well as some other potential Force users that could show up. So that's what this question's in here for. Malice, was I seeing things? Was there one clone in Elite Squad armor talking to Rampart? That was Crosshair, I believe, right? Foreshadow return of the entire squad. Yeah, Crosshair is wearing that armor. That's who you saw, I think. Matt's Lego film. Don't think I did that bad this week. Yeah, it seems that we've got some folks that are doing okay. A Jedi Padawan, no. Again, this looks like pretty much everybody went hard on the nose. Let's see. No. There we go. Everybody got the point. Omega is taken to Camino. No. Again, last week she was worried about being captured, and the Bad Batch made that promise to her that we will never let them take you back there. So the promise was made. It was too early to break it just the week later. So I'm not, or 2 weeks later. So I was going no here. Rescue on Ryloth, also no. I'm not going for that. Perhaps in those last few episodes she might, but it's way too early at this point. That's why I went no at this week. So, and I see Elvis got it wrong. Elvis went for it. No, he's one of the few. Pretty much, we got lots of no's this week. Yeah, Matt's Lego film doing really well. No. Levi's doing really well. Our friends over at All New Nerds, we've got a couple of them in here, and they're doing. Dylan's in here as well. Dylan's doing well. Cheater's Lair, of course. Oh, that's so funny. Tarkin is in the episode. Nope. In fact, I don't even know if Tarkin will show back up. Perhaps he'll show up in that episode where they establish the Death Squad, but or the Dark Trooper program. But no, Will Morgan, haven't seen it. Good morning, Will. We're just doing our we're going through the prediction sheets here. So I hope you enjoy it. I did, and don't want to give you any spoilers. So jump on out of here because we're still talking about those things. But good to see you, Will. Tarkin's in the episode. No, again, I don't know if we'll see him at all, but certainly not in here. So T-Rex. Oh, what a shame. T-Rex got it wrong. You know, I've been competing against T-Rex. He's right there with me, and I need to separate myself a little bit, a little bit from him. So Abby got a point. Let's see. Nose get a point. Nose get a point. Nose get a point. Here we go. No. There we go. A Magic Maker not doing well at all. I think he's going to come in below his weekly average. Finnick Shand in the episode. No. Again, this was a big speculation on the Devil's Deal. Just going off the name alone, I did think it was possible that she might be the devil that they deal with, but I wasn't ready to put the bet on it. And so in my predictions, this was more of a gut feeling that no, they weren't going to do it. Although I thought it was probable that they will end up doing a deal with Finnick. Finnick and Omega will end up building a relationship together over time. So I think that's coming. Give me the spoiler already. I've watched the last episode 4 times. Okay. All right. We'll hang out here. That'll be good. So Finnick Shand, again, I thought it was possible she could be the devil that they dealt with, but I went no, just on gut. No. No's get a point. A lot of people went with the Finnick. That's a really good guess, you all. No shame in guessing yes for Finnick this week at all, because that was a really, really strong guess, and could have been really good. Skywalker's Academy. Look at all those yeses. Again, no shame in a yes vote this week. Cheater's lair. You're cracking me up, Chief. You're cracking me up. Oh, we see a hut. Oh my goodness. I think it's getting closer and closer to be more likely that we will. Malice, I wonder if they're going to tie Boba into the main plot with Crosshair. I do feel like they've got to bring Boba Fett in. Will they tie him in with Crosshair? I don't know. They might tie him in with Lama Su, though. Lama Su, we know, already hired Cad Bane. Lama Su could go hire Boba Fett as well, or even put out a more general bounty, right? So that you might end up with a bunch of bounty hunters going after Omega. We could see an episode where not only do we see Cad Bane, but we see Boba Fett and Bosk and others out there trying to get Omega to bring her back. Of course, it's a bring her back alive because they need her DNA, but need to extract the material to use her in their program. But I do feel like they're going to tie her, and I don't know if it'll be with Crosshair though. So we'll see a hut. I think we're getting set up to see a hut eventually, but not yet. Not yet. We've got a lot of no's in here. Was there any yeses? I don't know. No. Oops, there was one. Brent said yes. Let's undo that. There we go. Ones. Those get a point. Rex is in the episode. No Rex. No Bail Organa. So no here. Pequi. again. Aki. No, no, no. Let's see. Rex. No, 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 no. No, no. Matt. Uh-oh, Matt. You lost a point. Uh, no, 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 no. Oh, my goodness. Cheater's Lair, of course. No. Bail Organa. No. Um, you know, almost, though. We've seen two other senators already. We've seen two other senators, and I think it's very possible we could get Bale as one of the senators. It feels to me like he is set up to be in the series. They've earned it, as opposed to having Maul show up. Bale Organa could absolutely show up. And now we've seen several episodes where Omega has been able to interact with another child. And she enjoys those interactions, right? So happened early on with oh shoot, I just had his name, LaQuaine, right? We saw it with LaQuaine's children. We saw it later. Now we've seen it again, and it would make sense that we may get another one with Bail Organa and baby Leia. She would be infant, right? So it's very possible we could see Omega interacting with an infant or toddler age Leia. And my friend Will Morgan is speculating that perhaps more time has passed here than we think. If we go back to the first time we saw Omega, we look at her now, how much has she seemed to age? Has it been months and months, or has it been weeks? So I think it's been more like weeks, but if Will's right, it could have been like a year or more already. I just don't think so. Yeah. Let's see. Let's see. Harrods of Fire. I think it'd be Nala Se that hires Boba. Really? Well, that's a good point. Nala Se very well could be hiring Boba to protect his sister, but I'm not sure how much Boba is going to be onto the whole concept of having a sister and being a good big brother to her. I think that he cherishes being that one special son of Django, the unaltered one, and learning that there was a secret sister that he didn't know about could be something he does not respond well to. So there's that. Could be a cool clash between Omega and Boba. Yeah, he could be shocked. Exactly. If Boba was available to hire, Kameen would have hired him, right? They mentioned that he disappeared, right? And Tech mentioned this, that Boba disappeared, and they don't know where he is. So Omega is the only known Django material to extract from. Boba is out there. We know that, but they don't know it yet. So it would be hard for Lama Se or Nala Su or Nala Se to hire Boba just now because nobody knows where he is. However, if it went out more on a general bounty, Boba could pick up on it and he could show up, right? Not that he was hired, but more like, hey, we put this bounty out. Whoever brings in gets the reward. That could bring Boba into scope. If Lama Su could contact, he'd want to take Boba. Right. Exactly. Here's a fire. You're on it. I went for it. Anthony, hello. Check DMs. Okay. Let me pull up here. Check my DMs. Oh no. What have you done, Mark? What have you done? Oh my goodness. You guys, well, I'll share this gem with you that Mark sent me. Oh. Oh, true. I wonder if though there's something else special about Omega, not force sensitive, but the chameleon can't get out of Boba. Well, Malice, I've sort of I've sort of speculated on this same question. We mentioned that all 5 of the Bad Batch have an enhancement, and the enhancement is unknown with Omega. They said that she has pure DNA. I wonder if the enhancement could be purifying DNA, where you take any impurities out. So she's purified in that she has more, like they find imperfections or pieces of the DNA that are less desirable, and they've purified it. So I think that's possibly what her enhancement could be. Oh no, Matthew Cruz forgot to set an alarm. Slept over. Yeah, what did Mark do? You guys. What Mark? What did you do? That's the thing. You guys, be warned. I don't know. Be warned. Here it comes. You wanted to see it. There's oh, Mark, look at that. This is what he did. Captain Hauser, MD. Oh, no. It's a spinoff show. It'll be, watch for it next spring. Captain Hauser, MD, coming to Disney Plus. Oh, no. So let's see. You're saying that I'll make up You're saying that I'll make up. Mike interacts with Baby Leia, but how many years older is Omega than Luke would be? Luke be born by this time too. Yeah. Well, yeah. Luke and Leia are twins, so if Omega met either one of them at this point, they would be really, really young. The Fifth Element, Heretics of Fire, right? Will bingo. Feel Omega is a perfect version of Jango, purified. I'm really leaning heavy into that term, purify, pure DNA, right? Santa, you're saying might be interacting with Baby Leia, but how many years apart is Omega from Luke? And yeah, how many years apart? She's probably 10 to 12 years apart, older. You're welcome. I don't know if that's the right term, Mark. It's fun. Okay, so Bail Organa is in the episode. I do think they're setting up for Bail to be possible. It's just no, it didn't happen. So No's get a point here. No's get a point. Boy, everybody's getting a point. You get a point, and you get a point. Everybody gets a point. To me, it feels earned, and that the show is kind of setting it up to happen. The Bad Batch take on a job from Sid. I did think we were going to get that. Oh, you can see the point totals now. There you go. We can begin to see how these go. The Bad Batch take on a job from Sid. I thought we were going to get one at the very beginning, but it didn't happen. Oh, look at Will Morgan. Look at Will Morgan. The way Will's brain works is amazing. I am so entertained by how he can make these connections. Omega the White, right? We've talked about her being in that prototype armor, and white being a symbol of purity. There he goes again. Will with the whole Sleeping Beauty. We chatted about it a bit. She's done to sleep, y'all. He thinks she's going to be in carbonite, and that explains where she was. I don't know. Yeah. Will, when are you making the Omega White in the Seven Dwarves video? We were giving Will a hard time yesterday about that. He said, expect it Christmas 2021. I'm about to sync yours and Star Wars watch party. I'll sync them up. Oh, yeah. Nice. Let's see. They did take a job from Sid to deliver the weapons. Oh, Matt. Was that a job from Sid? It was, wasn't it? They did take a job from Sid. We didn't see Sid, but that's exactly why they showed up there with the weapons. They showed up there because they were. Oh, very good, Matt. So yeses get a point. Yeah, I predict Hauser's already had his chip removed by Rex, working as a mole. Ooh, can I read your comment from before, Anthony? I think I did. Could we see? Oh, could Omega interactive. Omega and Anakin are the same age? No. Anakin is about 20, early 20s at this point, and Omega is 10 to 12, half his age. So there you go. Yeah, there we go. Anakin's 22. Yeah. Yep. Could this job have been before the Raxus episode? Oh, there's a good question. Are we seeing them sequentially? Did this happen before? Are they out of order? Oh, I'm going to guess that they are in order, Mark, but now you've got my brain going on. Malice, going to head bed. Okay, got to go to bed at 5:45 a.m. All right, get a nap, Malice. Thanks for being here. Appreciate it. Let's go down here. So the Bad Batch did take on a job from Sid. The answer is yes. The answer is yes. So yeses get a point. Yes gets a point. Yes gets a point. Let's scroll down. Yes gets a point. Now I'm curious if our Cheater's Lair said yes or no. Did Cheater's Lair say yes or no? He said yes. Of course. Of course. Boba Fett's in the episode. He's coming. We know he's coming, but he's not here yet. Oh, we've got Ducky is a point ahead of Santa. Oh, no. So no's get a point here. No's get a point. No. Oh, wait, I think that was a yes. Yeah. No's get a point. No's get a point. Let's keep going. All right. Now we get the fun part. We get our fill in the blanks. I went with Omega as playing the Dejaric, right? So I was guessing that we would see her still playing that game. Didn't happen. Look, speaking of cheaters. Can you guys see this? Let me enlarge it because look at that. Mark coming in with records in the episode. I'm giving you the point, Mark, but cheater. Oh my goodness, McClunky, Lama Sue, T-Rex went for the point. No point for you, T-Rex. Oh, look at me. I'm separating from T-Rex. Palpatine, Elvis. Now, I saw this in the predictions, and I thought that we had a good chance of. I thought Elvis's bet here was bold, and the deal with the devil. I thought he had a chance of really getting that point, but no point for Elvis. The title will be Devil's Deal, and that was a joke. Sheev is leaning heavy in on the cheater side, but then he puts in his actual guess here. Sid betrays the Bad Batch and Omega. No point for you. Ducky, no humans will be shot with a lethal blaster by the Bad Batch unless Crosshair is present. Now, Ducky, typically when you go heavy on details like this, it costs you. But you happen to win this week. You get your bonus point because the Bad Batch didn't shoot anybody. Right? They weren't hardly involved. So there's a point for Ducky. Jumpin' Jamie, Omega puts her strategical talent to use. No. Good guess, though. Bad Batch make a deal with Fennec. Abby went for the bonus point. I love it. I mentioned, I think going in on Fennec was a really good idea. And there you have it. McNay, Wrecker, Rex. Oh, McNay, I thought you were cheating too, but guess what? Wrecker didn't wreck nothing. No point for McNay. Lord Vito went with Vader. Danon Tap. Havoc Marauder gets hit. Oh, good. That's a pretty good one, but the Havoc Marauder just kind of came in and landed. Hardly involved. Didn't get hit. RF Gaming. Wrecker knocks himself out. Wrecker carried a box and put it on the ground. The end. That's Omega goes on the mission with the Bad Batch. That's Matt's Lego film going for the bonus point. And you get it, Matt, because she did get to go on the mission. You guys are great. Trev, good to see you. Just getting settled in after waking up. Got to watch, but Black Widow first. Oh, very good. Thanks for stopping in, Trev. To Star Wars tonight. Omega will eat more Mantel Mix. Pretty good bet on any normal day of the week, but not this week. The Sith Nerd. Omega will beat Hunter in Star Wars chess. Now, all we can do is speculate on this, Sith Nerd, because we thought that, she shows up, right? And I talked about it during the live stream that she must have won because she's there. That was the bet, right? The bet was, I beat you. I go on all the missions going forward. And he took the bet. So, hey, Mando Mike, hello from Australia. Hello from America. So from the United States, hello to Australia. Good to see you here. Omega will beat Hunter in Star Wars chess. You know, Sith Nerd, I want to say yes. We didn't see it. So we can infer it. I'm going to give you an inferred point. There you go. R1 Skywalker. I think they'll get stuck on some sort of planet, have to make a deal with someone to get off. So he's going with that with the Devil's deal. I think they're here because Sid gave them info on Boba and they failed, and voila. And then he put, this is a bad prediction. Really good, Skywalker. No point for you. Levi left a point sitting on the table. And you know what? Look here. Santa's got 16 points. Levi's got 15. Levi leaving a point on the board. Let Santa keep him off of the wall of fame this week. Brent, the Sid is the Devil's deal. Nope. We need an entirely new character. Jedi Jive. That's not a prediction. We will meet, not need. We will meet an entirely new character. Entirely new. Yeah, we met an entirely new character. I'll give you a point there. Skywalker's Academy. Record gets to blow something up. Again, trying to get the easy point. Vader will not be an episode. You know, that could have been a correct point. You could have got a point for there. But Record blowing something up didn't happen. Son of a biscuit. If I'm wrong, the one time I could have been right. You could have been right, but you said Record gets to blow something up. So no point for you. Mando Mike. The Bad Batch makes a deal with Maul. Really good. I like this after being cornered by Bane and Shand. And this was Porcachella said he went heavy in on it this week. Didn't happen. No point. Now, here we go. Right. Cheater's Lair. She was the best. We'll see Harrison Dula. Next week, she'll be saved on Rescue on Ryloth. Minus 19. There we go. How do you like that for bonus points? Minus 19 for Cheater's Lair for being cheeky. And there you go. A Magic Maker. The Bad Batch will make a deal with Crosshair. No, they did not. So no bonus point for a Magic Maker. So let me get caught up. We've got some comments coming in. We got some. I got to go back up here. Let's see. Matthew Cruz. I'm going to be entering those today. So YouTube was really lagging on updating yesterday and syncing up, and I was not able to go back and get the points. So I'll make sure, Matthew, that you get your 10 entries for the Jar Jar Binks. Anthony, problem with that, they took a job from Sid. Why would they do that? Because she almost turned him over to Crosshair when he got to the planet he was on. Well, they have made this deal with Sid. Not that they trust Sid, but that Sid is a source of income for them. Why would they continue to do jobs for Sid for income? And since now their debt is paid off, when they do those jobs, they get all of the money. So there you go. RF Gaming, better late than never. You made it. You made it. So we're getting ready to do our point tallies here. Ducky, you should feel good about that point, Mark. Shouldn't, right? You shouldn't feel good about that point, Mark. He says feels great. Integrity prediction. There's Trev. No point for Ducky. The Bad Batch didn't shoot at all, therefore they couldn't shoot a non-lethal batch. Yeah, I don't think I gave Ducky a point there. And I know, here you go. No humans shot with a lethal blaster by the Bad Batch. He didn't say that they would. So again, no humans were shot. Yeah, you're just trying to take a point away from Ducky. Ducky earned the point. No point. You said they didn't shoot at all, therefore they couldn't shoot a non-lethal. Right? They didn't shoot a non-lethal. They didn't shoot a lethal. He didn't say the Bad Batch will shoot non-lethal non-lethal blast at people. He said nobody will get a lethal blaster. So there you go. I'm giving him the point, Mark. Best episode. I don't know that I would call it the best. To me, let's see. If I were to rate this episode, how would I rate it? It's really good. Another beautiful score, beautiful animation. The use of lighting is absolutely stunning in all of these. For me, the whole deal about seeing the Empire start to exert its power over these senators. We saw it last week with Raxus, and the senator pushed back there and the effects of that. Here they come to Ryloth. The senator is doing everything that they want, but his people are pushing back. So you have that. It's interesting to see that progressing, but we got so very little of the Bad Batch. Right? They just made a cameo. They showed up with some supplies. It was nice to see Omega interact with Hera, and some of the potential that opens up for the future is really, really good. So for me, I'd probably rate this one below last week's and give it a 7. The last week I gave a 7.5. This one I give a 7. Let's see. In case they didn't shoot, right? 5 episodes to go. Mark's still trying to catch Ducky. One of my favorites so far, Hera and Chopper. Fair enough. Herod's a fire. Absolutely fair enough. We did get Hera and Chopper. Chopper being classic Chopper was really, really good. So let's go through here and see how we did on the Wall of Fame. I see that Ducky. Okay. So 16 is the score, right? So 16 or better puts you on the Wall of Fame, and 10 or less than 10 puts you on the Wall of Shame. So 16. Anybody and Mark there with 14. T-Rex with 12. I get to separate myself just a little bit there. Sheev with 11. Ducky with 18. Ducky coming in strong this week. And 4 points on you, Mark. You're going to have a hard time catching Ducky. Is Ducky the only Wall of Famer? Jumpin' Jamie, nice score, 15. Abby with 13, not bad. McNay, and look at all the 14s. We got lots of 14s. RF Gaming Channel, tied Santa on the Wall of Fame. There you go. How else do Brian Stone, 15. Maximus Prime. Matt's Lego Films at 12. Oh, Matt, you were doing so well. Missed just a couple there. You went for it, and it cost you some points there. So, Star Wars Tonight, 11. Sith Nerd, 14. 14 is really where folks are coming in. Levi leaving the point on the board with the bonus point comes in just shy of the Wall of Fame. Levi needs to learn how to use that bonus point. Oh, that's good. Let's see. Jedi Jive, 15. Skywalker's Academy. Here we go. Dale's in here with 13. 13 points. Really good. For Coachella, 11. Dylan, 15. Again, Dylan right there with, those kids over at the All New Nerds are leaving points on the board. You got to use your bonus point. you got to use your bonus point. You need that bonus point. Sheev with 0. Right. Cheater's Lair with 0. 0 points for Cheater's Lair. And of course, a Magic Maker at the very bottom of the pile this week with only 10. With only 10. Oh, so nobody came in below a Magic Maker. We had just 3 people? Ducky, RF Gaming Channel, just 2 on the wall of fame this week. RF Gaming Channel and Ducky Momo. Oh, so it'll be fun to do the composite scores. I'll be adding those in later following the show. So let's just get caught up on some of the show. Gets an automatic 8 just for Chopper. So RF's in there right in there with Herod's of Fire. Very good. Mark, 7.5. I reckon next week should be packed with the rescue mission. Yes. Some fans need to see this. With the Empire exerting their force on worlds, to some, it didn't make sense they were First Order could do the same in 20 years after Return of the Jedi. Well, good point, Dale. The world building and the lore, establishing what's going on is really critical. You're right that fans needed to see this. I fully agree with you, and that's a really strong point. That what it adds to the universe as a whole, to the franchise as a whole, is really important. So I do think that was good. Ducky, where are my gangster shades? You see the gangster shades? They were recommended the last time we did a video where I had the blue eyes in the thumbnail. Somebody recommended we put the gangster shades on. So we did that today when we were going to review the Slave One. We're going to review this guy at 12:30 Eastern today. We're going to review this in a live stream. So come join us for that, and we will we'll be talking about the Slave One, this iconic vehicle, also known as Boba Fett's starship. So we've got the gangster shades on there. 12 to 13. Oh yeah, it scores. Star Wars Tonight. I had to go back. What did you think of the episode? I really liked it, and Dale brings up a really valid point that that this was added some very important information for especially a lot of the sweaties, people that have been long-term fans, deep into the lore of Star Wars, and going into the formation of the Empire, the building, the strength of the Empire. Building of the Rebel Alliance and all of that. That's really big. And then we've got the what comes afterwards with the First Order. So it's really important. Dale makes a very valid point. And so just want to call you out for that. Almost want to give you a bonus point for just that comment, Dale. I'm just not allowed to do it. Right. Honorable mention to Dale this week for contributing to the live stream. Some fantastic stuff. It is important. I give it a 7. Last week's episode, I gave a 7.5. This week, I give a 7. Just slightly below it. Not enough Bad Batch involvement. I loved some of the stuff going on there with Omega and Hera and what that potentially sets up. But, that's what we have there. Have you ever seen Resistance? Yes, I did. It's in the early First Order, right? Yeah, I did watch Resistance, and for all the cringe of it, it did have some good stuff in there. And Herod's of Fire. I have my Slave 1 in 2002. Got to find it. This is a really nice model. Just some previews for you guys. Throw this up here so you can see some of the coloring that they added. Let me see here. Look at this. Look at that detail there on the bottom. It's fantastic. And it comes with Han Solo and Carbonite. You got to have Han Solo and Carbonite right there. There's the Slave 1. And then we've got this side here. You can see where it rotates. And then you've got here you've got the gun actually fires a missile there on the back. Let's see if I get my camera figured out. Right, there it is. That gun fires a missile on the back. That's great. And there's another fantastic feature. Let me find it. You guys want to see this? Oh, here it is. Here it is. You want to see this? Look here. You push the button. Look what falls out. Look what falls out right there. Oh, it's fantastic. So we're going to be reviewing this later today. I can't wait to share it with all of you. Let's see. We got some other comments. Have you seen the cover for the book Ronin? I have not. Oh, are you talking about that variant cover? No, I don't think I have. Yeah, it wasn't colored this well. Right. It did have my missile launcher, seismic charges, opening cockpit. Right. That's what makes this one really neat. The colors are fantastic. Do you think Omega uses the Force? No, I don't. I don't think that she does. That's just me. Couple of channel announcements. We've been on here for a little over an hour and a half. I want to cut you all this because we've got some other content coming today. We're celebrating going over the 4,000 hours of watch time. We'll be giving away this Black Series Jar Jar Binks to everybody yesterday who participated in the live stream and on our Discord. So as soon as I get those tallied up, and we'll do a drawing. I'll try to do that when we review the Slave 1 today so that it's done on screen. You guys can see it happen in real time. At 12 o'clock, I'll be reviewing Chirrut, the vintage collection Chirrut Imwe from Rogue One. Watch for that at 12. 12:30, we'll be doing the Slave 1 live and drawing for Jar Jar Binks. And then 3:30, we'll... oh, what a busy day. 3:30 p.m. Eastern, we'll come on to the Discord live stage, talk about Star Wars briefly. And then at 4 p.m. Eastern today, I'm going on to makingstarwars.net with Jason Ward. He's invited me to be a guest on his show today. So we'll do that at 4 o'clock. We're working on the monetization, and we've got some fun things signed up for that. For those of you who may be watching this later or didn't see yesterday, we're going to have 3 tiers of memberships here in YouTube. The entry level. So first of all, if you have subscribed to the channel, you're one of our subscribers, you're automatically one of our snow troopers, right? One of Santa's snow troopers for being a member or for subscribing to the channel. If you subscribe to the channel, you're a member of Discord, you are one of Santa's snow troopers. And then we'll have 3 tiers of membership. The first tier will involve, we're still working on the naming of it, but if essentially the first tier, $2 a month, for just $2 a month, you get entered into a drawing for a vintage collection figure giveaway every month. And again, this is sort of depending on memberships, right? Santa can't take a huge loss but I can afford a little bit of a loss as we get started. But we get enough members, we'll be able to do a vintage collection toy giveaway on a monthly. That's my goal, is to be able to do it on a monthly basis based on super chats, memberships, stuff like that. As the funds allow, we will do that on a monthly basis with the vintage collection figures for just $2 a month. You get to support the channel and be entered in to win a figure. And if we can, we'll do them more frequently, but we'll do it as frequently as we can. The second tier membership for $5 a month on YouTube, if you join at that level, you'll be entered into the vintage collection giveaway, as well as an additional giveaway of a Black Series figure. And again, the goal is to do that on a monthly basis, perhaps more frequently. It might be less as we get started, depending on the number of members that we have. And again, the super chats, things like that will begin coming in. So that's at $5 a month. You're entered for the vintage collection as well as the Black Series. You get two different drawings you're eligible for. And then the third level will be the elite or premier level membership. We'll have at $10 a month, $10 a month membership level. You will be entered into a, again, based on the revenue, into a more of a premier or elite type figure. So maybe a hot toy. We're currently thinking about trying to get a Boba Fett hot toy, review that Boba Fett hot toy and give it away to one of our premier members at that $10 level as funds allow. And then the last, Dale, on the phone with your sister. Well, thank you so much. May the force be with you too, Dale. At that $10 level, we'll do maybe a lightsaber, maybe a hot toy, a custom figure, something like that we're able to purchase based on the revenue coming in, and then be able to give that back out to all of you. You can tell what we're trying to do here is give you some reward for supporting the channel and to put that back out to our supporters. One additional thing is when we get enough funds in, we will go ahead and give away this Slave 1 as well. So the Slave 1 we'll be reviewing today, we'll give it away to anybody who's a member. So at that vintage collection level, right, the $2 or up, you'll be entered in to win this guy as well. So when is it going to be ready? That's a good question. No, that's a good question. We're preparing things to get it ready. We're waiting on YouTube to get the analytics up, to get through all of their hoops and get everything checked. Right, the join button. Right, that's exactly it. So we've got to get through YouTube's hoops. They've yet to kind of sync up the watch hours and the members and all of that. The membership we passed some time ago, but at this point we're still working on getting YouTube's analytics to sync up. They still have us below 4,000 hours. Now we've got 2 days in a row above 4,000 and they're still below 4,000. I don't understand why internally their reporting doesn't match. But once that kicks in, then there's some application process, and we'll have to go through the application process to get that. And I don't know if that takes a day, a week, a month. I don't know. So we'll keep you all informed. But that's our plans. Just want to share those with you. We will give away the Jar Jar Binks, though. We're going to go ahead and give him away because I said we would do it when we passed over the requirements. We have met the requirements. So we haven't yet got everything activated. We'll give that away later today. So there you go. That is it. That's it for this morning. Again, I give it a 7 out of 10. This last episode, 11. A rescue on Ryloth coming next week. We got a busy day ahead of us today, folks. And I appreciate you all being here this morning. We will catch you a little bit later. Hope you have a wonderful Friday. If we don't see you again, have a great weekend. And until next time, Merry Christmas. And may the force be with you. Bye-bye.